The Flying Dutchman. They say that the devil had given the Dutch pirate captain Hendrik van der Decken the power to make his ship the fastest ship in all the seas. After man sold his soul to him one full moon night, no ship could travel faster than the recluse captain's ship. It broke the waves and broke the fiercest wind to reach port in the matter of hours or a few days. The sailor who traveled with Van der Decken respect than fear him at the same time, but they liked sailing with him because he was fair in the distribution of produce and traces. In, a, in addition, he liked to take the to the broadleys of the Caribbean and other exotic places where there were a woman with dark skin and curly hair with lakes pirates.
The last conquest of the Dutch and his sailors had been the distant East Indies, to which they flocked to acquire spices, silks, and dyes that they would resell at higher prices in their native Holland. After 2 days in which the sea had been angry and preventing the usually rapid advances of Van der Decken and his men, who were heading back to Europe, the captain ordered his ship to head towards the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa, to take a break from the turbulent waters that strangely slowed them down.
Here we go. Some say that it was Poseidon punishment. Other that it was in the pale demons of seas that were causing this phenomenon. Decline the trousers and leave of each of them. Other affirmed with terror in their aids that the devil had come looking for them to claim their souls, just as he had done with that of the captain, who at the time was kept confined in his cabin smoking or drinking. Those men will first were also superstitious of all pirates legends. They had heard snipes shielded on deck, growing fear regained.
Meanwhile, in his cabin, Van der Decken, powered by the sea, was playing against him at the moment. Hadn't he given the evil one the most precious thing that every man has in exchange for his power, never been broken by any enemy or element of nature? The captain got up from his table, which was reeling with each slab of the waves, and picked up a silver crucifix that hung above his bed. It had been a gift from his wife before he set sail from Holland for his last mission.
Suddenly, the man squared the object on it his hand were hurt and began to speak anger in his gesture and in his voice. It's it that you're punishing me for giving me soul to your rival? It this your watch challenging me, punishing and humiliating me to show with that you are superior to me and that I must submit to your will when all I want is to go home? Let me go my way. Leave me, man, and I alone, that I have the right to make deals with whoever my spirit wishes.
Van der Decken ran to the cabin door, opened it, and ran up the stairs that led to the deck. The roar of the lions falling into the sea, the storm getting harder, the waves floating his boat that was barely staying afloat, and his men perishing dragged by the water, filling his visual fire. He ran to the help area and, pointing the silver crucifix skyward, exclaiming, "You won't be able to stop me. I am the master of the seas, and even the devil himself is afraid of me. Damn them the boat, pair of cowards. They both bow at my feet when my boat passes the world's oceans. No storm, god, or devil can stop me."
Immediately afterwards, he drew the cross into the sea, while from his throat came a lot of derision toward that god who was not going to stop. He was to Holland and the conquest of the storm. When he turned his gaze to the bottom of the boat, he realized that several dozen of those pirates he carried with him on each mason were straining at him almost away spring fire. Van der Decken was also aware that the waters had calmed down, and the winds were declining intensely. Above bright sun might begin to rise after having been hidden for several days. At the sea, there was a feeling of absolute calm, and a proud filled the boat, and Van der Drake smiled as he found himself victorious in the battle against a god who was not as powerful as many had to him. Dutchman. The Dutchman and his crew continued with their trip to Holland without major success.
One dawn, when the Dutch ship was sailing in complete calm and at God speed towards its country of origin, Van der Decken heard a voice in dreams. "As a result of your pride, you are commanded to sail the ocean for eternity, with a ghostly crew of dead men, who will bring misfortune to all who see their spectral ship, which will never reach port of no rest. Also, for you and your men, there will be no drink, no food."
The years passed and became decades, this in the centuries and late in the centuries. Van der Decken's sailor died little by little, as did their captain, who was baptized by the pirates who crossed his ship, and the Flying Dutchman, the man who can never touch port and who roams the seas of the world in a sad and melancholic way, with the crew that is already poor, planet, and dead. Everyone is dirty, hungry, needs to touch a woman's body and to feel a firm grip under her feet. When a ship encounters this dumb ship, it only waits it for a few minutes before it bursts off course and is lost in the ocean mist.
This is the story of the Flying Dutchman, one of the most famous legends about the European pirates who terrorized the world's seas with their darkness presence. These men of the sea, who raided, invaded, and robbed small towns and ports on 5 continents, also terrorized the seas of Mexico and Latin America. Their presence continued to flow the collective imagination, and both history, cinema, and literature have paid a lot of attention to them due to their unique character.
Credits by Andrea Martinez Gallegos and Eduardo Correa Magallanes.